Welcome back to Area DMG. I'm your host, Philip Wesley, the Mile High Mouth, and for today's episode of Tsukinion, we are looking at episode 9 of season 1 of Ace Attorney. We watched this on Crunchyroll. It's been a little while since we've done a review. We're a little late on this, but that's okay. This episode was almost entirely trial stuff. The villain for this last story arc, Von Karma, was pretty great. We're just given... I think that the people who make this show have realized that the courtroom drama stuff, even though it is the bulk of the game's exciting sections, haven't been hitting the right notes. So with this one, they've been more very, very on point with this, which is nice. It's reasonably short, well-paced, and just works. Lots of good drama. The stakes are higher, and the investigation phase after the end of the trial phase here was pretty fantastic. We ended up getting the metal detector to Maya. That'll be useful near the end of this case. Also, you got a little bit more of the whole Gourdy thing. You had more with Lotta Hart, more with Larry, a little bit more with Edgeworth and Phoenix Wright. Just this really good. Everything seems to work properly here. You had some pretty funny moments and some pretty great exaggerated motions and such. So that's what you expect from the game, and that's what they are finally delivering for the show. Overall, this episode went by... Wait. Like that, yes. They even got the... they got the whole on-point snapping thing that Von Karma does perfect. And a little bit more of his... So I'm waiting to see his eventual freak out over this. He's also pretty awesome. This case has been going pretty well. They got a lot done in this. The pacing is really, really good. Music's good. There's some stuff from the games and some original stuff, and it works all right. All the voice acting is good. And, well, this is the second trial of this, so it's Turnabout Goodbye, second trial. And then the next episode, this one that we're going to be reviewing coming up, will be the third trial. It looks like they're going to spend more time on this particular case, which means Rise from the Ashes might not happen. That's too bad. I would really like it if they made that an OVA in the future. That'd be kind of nice. Go back to it, do Rise from the Ashes, because some of those characters are important for Phoenix Wright 4. I think it's the Apollo Justice one, and 5 and 6. And it would be a good idea if this gets enough seasons for them to go through that. Although, in a perfect world, maybe they'll give us like 4 or 5 trials for this particular story arc, and then an original case or an original episode. I like the parts in the episode where the characters interact with each other more. I'd like to have some stuff that fits more in with, say, like the manga than the games. Overall, I thought it was a pretty good episode. What do you think of this episode? I saw it on Crunchyroll with the alternate subtitles that are available on Crunchyroll.com so that you can have the American names in it. But yeah, I liked it. What do you think of it? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think about like them extending this episode out and giving this story arc enough space to make it good, which I really like that. They're taking the time now to make it effective and make it good. Judging from next week's this upcoming episode, third trial, it looks like they're gonna get through all the court stuff. Like you know what I'm talking about, like the part with Edgeworth in this episode, which should be interesting. Overall, I like what they're doing. Hit that like button if you thought so too. Hit that comment button if you have any comments about this episode or upcoming episodes. And hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And until the next video comes out, you are now caught up.